giving her what she asked for. I run a newspaper. Now the owner. We get mad people frequently. It is part of the job. Sometimes these people are mad because they missed our deadline. Hey, we don't set deadlines because we like it. Deadlines are so we can get the paper out on time. The paper hits the street Tuesday evenings. One Wednesday a Karen walked in. This was years before Karens got the nickname. She hands me a sheet of paper. I need to get this in the paper this week. Ma'am, this week's paper is already printed. I point to the stack of papers in the wire rack next to her. No, this has to be in the paper this week. She explained why it must be in that week's edition. I forget the details. Further, I never read the paper in her hand to see what was so vital. Most likely it was a yard sale or community event announcement. The kind of stuff small community newspapers thrive on. Realizing Reason and Karen did not inhabit the same universe, I reached over the counter and grabbed a newspaper. I took the paper from her hand and shoved it into newspaper next to the grocery store insert. There you are, I said, handing her the paper. Well, thank you, she said brightly, a happy smile on her face. She turned and headed out the door. She also didn't pay for the paper she took. Honestly, you only had to pay for the newspaper to get her out of there. I'd say that's a good deal. She also didn't pay for the paper she took. And yet, it was 100% worth the loss. I wonder what she thought you putting her paper in an already published newspaper accomplished. Did she think it magically showed up in all the other newspapers? If only it were that easy to please them all. I gave the notice to the chief and watched him put it in the paper myself, boss. Exactly like you wrote it. I saw a funeral notice in the local paper once. Small, weekly, local paper in regional Australia. Funeral was on Wednesday. The paper came out the day after. It was actually supposed to be out on the Wednesday, but some technical glitch delayed it by 24 hours. Didn't matter, of course. The Bush Telegraph worked way faster and everyone knew about it within a couple of hours of him dying the previous Tuesday. About 450 people turned up at the funeral. Not bad for a town of maybe 200. Lot of respect for old Dave. My wife used to work at a print shop after college and she would get some outlandish requests. 1. Someone wanted to enlarge a wallet photo into a 14 by 11. After explaining again and again it so didn't work, they got pissed off that it came out blurry. 2. Someone wanted to print a GIF and was angry the print wasn't moving. Yeah, we don't got that technology yet. This was pre-Harry Potter movies. 3. A person went to send a fax and asked for a copy of the file for her records. She was confused when they gave her back her original plus an extra copy and requested they refaxed the original. I need this faxed. It's been faxed. No, it's not. You just gave the file back to me. 4. Someone took an old black and white picture of their grandparents and wanted a color copy, so he was pressing the color button on the self-serve machine. Ha ha ha. I was not expecting that ending. Perfect outcome. Woohoo. Stop the presses. Homer. That kind of entertainment was worth the price of a paper. Well, she got the ad in the paper and a free paper. She saw it as a win-win. This reeks of Karen being maliciously compliant somewhere. The other half of this story needs to be told. That's too surreal. Was she blonde? This literally sounds like a stupid blonde joke from the 90s. That's not. See, that's not how any of that works. Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. Epic level. I would happily pay the buck for the paper just to see this super entitled Karen get her inch of stupidity. And hang herself with it. You gave her an inch. In her mind, ha ha ha. And she was so happy she didn't need the mile. She also didn't pay for the paper she took. Worth the price to make her go away, I'd say. Was she playing along sarcastically, or was she that dumb? Definitely wish my local paper had a Karen section insert each week. I'd imagine it would be full of coupons, glitter, and WA violations notices.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Eracast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.